My beloved brethren, this has been a glorious meeting. I realize you've only heard from 2 speakers plus our visitor, but it's still a glorious meeting. And I thank the Lord for it, for my counselors, for this man who has had the courage and the faith to accept the gospel and live it. I hope he lives it. I have been especially pleased to see the number of young men in attendance this evening. With all my heart, I love the youth of the church. I have spent much of my life in their service, and their well-being and happiness are among my greatest concerns. Tonight, I would like to speak directly to young men of the Aaronic priesthood. I am grateful that many of your fathers and priesthood leaders are with you, for I would like them to hear my message also. Young men of the Aaronic priesthood, you have been born at this time for a sacred and glorious purpose. It is not by chance that you have been reserved to come to earth in this last dispensation of the fullness of times. Your birth at this particular time has been foreordained in the eternities. You are to be the royal army of the Lord in the last days. You are youth of a noble birthright.
Lightning to strike. Travis Wingoodsell. Dear God, Mormons. Dear God. You want to know about the latter days. You're hoping we're in it. This is obvious by the number of views you get from other people on other people's videos. And yeah, I can see it on mine too. Travis Wingoodsell, more people are interested in Nelson making changes to the temple back in 2019. But the second one on that channel, second most popular, at 5.2 is list and order of all LDS Mormon Church last days signs in heaven. And I understand the church refuses to come out and give you the signs in the heavens. They just say generally, well, the scriptures say there's supposed to be signs in the heavens, so we're going to have faith, and it's God's will, and they're going to happen, and we're not going to tell you. It's a sacred, hidden secret. The word of wisdom has a hidden timeline for the second coming. Oh my God. What is that nutcase thinking? Is that what they're teaching at BYU? Is that what he got it from, his teacher? Oh, I can do that for the word of wisdom in my Doctrine and Covenants class. It'll be my paper. My research paper. and I'll do a YouTube video. And I became popular. Yay! Everybody loves me. Nobody loves me. But everybody loves him. Dear God. And so... So, 1.3, LDS Last Days Exodus, identifying the Mormon signs in heaven. Why are you so upset with me that Bednar wanted you dead? Dear God. I'm not on... Yeah, it's TWG. I can look it up. It's 1.2k views. It was 1 year ago. It was 2019, technically. So let's look at the analytics. How many thumbs down? Because 6 thumbs up. Where does it show thumbs down? Do you even show thumbs down anymore? Editor, comments, subtitles. Where am I supposed to find it? Is it hidden from me too? Advanced mode? No. No. Reach. So people are coming from Facebook and Bing. Why not YouTube? YouTube, what's up with that? I'm not seeing anywhere where there would be engagement. Okay, here we go. LDS calls for the death. So 10% likes, 59.4% dislikes. Is that, or is, I'm not sure if I understand this correctly. 63. There it is. Dear God. He wants you dead, guys, and you're upset with me. What does that say about you guys? I mean, seriously. And so, Travis Wayne Goodsell's channel that YouTube shut down because this is more popular. So this had to be shut down, not TWG. But thanks to Brad Wilcox. Oops! Yeah, I still have my July 2017 at 39,022, as I just checked today. The LDS dates for the return to Independence, Missouri. Boy, was I so naive back in those days. I found in the Joseph Smith papers 19 July 1840. And so I keep telling you guys, the church instills incorrect information. And the intention of the prophets is different than what they lead us to believe. And the truth is completely separate from both of those. It's just, you have to do your own research in the church, because the church is so corrupting. I mean, the scriptures say that the great and abominable church has a stumbling block for the Mormons. I mean, they're not kidding. Dear God. But, yeah, that video, the wife I had at the time forced me to make it. And so I'm not to blame. But you can see the quality. I've been learning, trying to figure out the new technologies of you young'uns. But, dear God, I was right. And YouTube, under orders of the church, had to silence me. And so Mormons know about Adam-on-Diamond. LDS Mormon Church finds ancient records at Adam-on-Diamond. That's been getting views lately. People have been finding that lately. YouTube's finally showing it to people. Oh, Adam-on-Diamond. Oh! But again, it would suggest that that one would be big and popular now. More than that, but then changing the temple text, had an Egyptian picture, 4.2K, 3 years ago. Family shattered, 3.8K. And I'd have to click over to the other channel, sign in and all that stuff to find out the thumbs down for those. And then we have April 2019 General Conference, second session, part 1. First session, part 1. First session, part 2. And priesthood, part 1. Thank you, Russia, for that. And you guys are a whole new audience. You're unfamiliar with any of what's going on with these videos. You do not see how I've been leading you all these years. So what to expect at LDS April 2019 General Conference. That was the pre-show. And 1.2K. I used to be a bigger deal. And this is still YouTube trying to shut me down. It's just when conference comes, Mormons are all over the internet wanting to find out about it. And LDS Mormon Church lies about Joseph Smith's polygamy, part 1. When oh my God, the hatred of YouTube. They think that is pornography. I don't know if it was that one particularly, or if it was others that I used the same thing. They think those are real human characters, not CGI pictures, paintings. God, the abuse and the hatred. And so, here's surprising. The Paleo-Hebrew alphabet, part 1, the first and last letters, 1.6K. Restoring the Torah, the Paleo-Hebrew alphabet, a new theory, 1.5K, 6 years ago. That's when I was first doing YouTube videos. That's what I was focused on. And because of the church, I'm now doing President Nelson, new church president. President Nelson, coming days. R-rated Mormons. Warning, 15 May 2018. LDS Church President Nelson changes temple text, still gets it wrong. LDS Church President Nelson destroys family unit with new temple changes. All they had to do was leave me alone. But they couldn't, because I knew too much. And they didn't realize that I didn't really realize too much. And so they attack, and so I find out the truth. Evil is so dumb. Unbelievable. LDS Church Stats exposes its collapse. 1.8K. And it's collapsed again, thanks to my brother. Because again, if you're not paying attention to every single one of my videos, you're missing out, literally. You have to follow me. You know I don't tell you to. I don't say, oh, like and subscribe to get notifications of when I come out with a new video. No, I'm not going to do that. You guys are smart enough, right? You know how YouTube works by now. But nope. You come across one of my videos because YouTube finally allows it after all these years. And you're clueless as to how YouTube works and don't even bother to check. I'm looking at my videos section. And then here's the playlist section. And this was only done on Travis Wayne Goodsell after somebody said, hey, why don't you do playlists? Oh, okay, that's a good idea. And so instead of thousands, you see 153 for my final video series. That's stuff I had to add later. But post October 2021 LDS General Conference 134. Let's get to some of the older ones. Channel Intro 163. Joseph Smith Prophecy Fulfilled 213. Yeah, nobody cares. Mormons don't care about Joseph Smith's prophecies being fulfilled. LDS Signs in the Heavens 281. See, that's the thing. No other Mormon, not even the prophets, are giving you dates. That's the one taboo of religion, and here I am breaking the taboo. Giving you dates, because they've happened. They're star dates. I'm confident. I'm willing to bet the farm, and nobody wants to bet the farm with me, so that I can actually have money to survive, because the church destroyed me. It's a sure bet. And, Channel Intro has me when I did my book signing back in February 2017. I had already found 23rd September 2017 by that time. And there I'm wearing the Independence, Missouri solar eclipse t-shirt. China was already making them, guys. They know about Mormon stuff. Why don't you? Dear God. And there's me at the Bountiful Temple. Jesus Christ came and gave me... I gave him the books with Samuel the Lamanite's records so that he wouldn't be pissed. Ancient Egyptian Lessons 376 to Russia. I used to do government stuff. Boy was asterisk 45 pissed. I had a website back then too. I'm the cause of his oranges of the investigation. And nobody has a clue. Nobody knows it was me. That's the sad part. Just he and I. We have a hidden secret that we share. And he was pissed. See, it's not just Nelson I torment. Alrighty. So, let's get out of this. Nothing after 19 minutes, guys? Dude, The guy has 54,000 views. Are you sleeping in today or what? What the hell? Alright, let's go over Adam on Diamond again for you, because it's already happened. According to the timeline, the war has begun, which means Adam on Diamond has already occurred. And so in the middle of the war, which are at the end of 3.5 years, it's not at the end. What's going on? There's a contradiction that just occurred to me. Because it's at the end of the war, because he ends it. Jesus Christ comes from outer space and zaps everybody. War's over. But yeah, Bruce, what's going on? The Battle of Gog and Magog, Ezekiel 38 heading, against Israel shall usher in the second coming. The Lord will come amid war. Is my definitions wrong? Is there a secret hidden definition that I'm unaware of? Amid. Surrounded by, in the middle of, which suggests that it will continue after, right? Lord will come to stop the war. That's... Bruce, help me. Bruce appeared to me like Moroni, which was actually Nephi. Bruce, where's your spirit? Help me explain this. Dear God. And so, Adam on Diamond. It's the big priesthood meeting that we've all been led to believe is going to occur. And as I have been telling you, since Nelson broke the news way back when, we're not going. We're not returning to Missouri. This is it. We're staying. And so there is no Adam on Diamond in Adam on Diamond. He sure pulled a fast one on us, didn't he? Church is so true. And so, according to Joseph Fielding Smith, Way to Perfection, that the church was pissed that I found. Furious. Dear God, their wrath just struck. And I am destroyed because of it. But by Voice of the Priesthood, page 290 in this edition, this council in the Valley of Adam on Diamond is to be of the greatest importance to this world. Huh. And Nelson says, nope. Huh. He canceled it, huh? Okay. All right. At that time, there will be, just bust me up, a transfer of authority. In the church, when a stake president, bishop, even elders quorum president is released, a new one is appointed, and there's a transfer of the mantle with the laying on of hands, and they say by the authority, not the power of the priesthood. And we get the new stake president and the new bishop, a new priesthood leadership. Transfer of authority. Right? That's how we know how it's done. I am reading from page 291 now, so you can see it for yourself. Do you understand how pissed they were with me for finding this? From the usurper and impostor Lucifer to the rightful King Jesus Christ. Oh my God! And so while I'd just gotten on my New York mission at 19 years old, I was in Massapequa Park, Long Island, and I'm not sure if it was where in that time period that I had it, but I had a dream. And so I don't know if it was Elder Gale Miyazaki or I can't remember his name. His Polynesian name. I only remember Elder Vaitu. Every day's a P-Day, preparation day. That was what he told me, he said. Yeah, the first 3 months I'm sending missionaries home. Yay! It's a wonderful mission. I lost 50 pounds. I was so hungry. There was a zone. I don't think it was a zone conference. I think it at least a district conference. And Elder Ames was the leader because he'd been both for me. He kept sticking me with Ames. Dear God, what a loser. And I came back and somebody said, "Oh yeah, there's this great DJ at the little kids dances. Oh, let's go meet him." Ames? What? He's DJing for underage kids? Oh my God, why are you taking me here? So, yep. Got to see Ames looking all cool and hip to the little kids. But he spent his money, because he's rich. He had a Porsche. I saw that episode on 2.5 Men yesterday. He's gotten a Hummer since then. But, yeah. Oh, God. He bought us lunch for after the meeting. And I still cried to this day. I was so hungry. But anyway, what were we talking about? The dream. I was in a stake chapel because it was a little expanded from regular ward chapels. And I was sitting as you're facing the pulpit. I was on the left side, about halfway down, up against the wall. And it was all men. Filled the whole thing, the overflow into the basketball courts, all the way back. And all men in black suits. And the person conducting, whether he was the presider or not, I don't care. It wasn't important to the meaning. Excuse me. He gets up, starts talking, welcome y'all, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden he stops. I now introduce to you Jesus Christ. And I look behind me to the doors immediately into the chapel, and out comes security guards in suits and Jesus in his robe. And it's the Mormon Jesus, the classical painting that everybody is led to believe was approved by Spencer W. Kimball as being the closest representation to the real Jesus, which has now been debunked as false. But nonetheless, all Mormons continue to believe that it was him. And he comes in, walks down the aisle, and stops right at my aisle and looks at me and telepathically communicates to me, "You barely made it." And I'm going, and I'm shocked and wake up. And I'm left wondering, barely made what? Barely made it on my mission? Was I that bad of a person? I was sort of dumped on my mission. Trisha Wingate, whom I was hanging out with, we never really dated, but my mom says if you're hanging out with a woman, you're dating her. That was her belief. And so and she tried to bring in her just drop-dead gorgeous, adorably cute, hot, redhead roommate that I'm too shy to pursue, especially before a mission, because I don't want to get a Dear John letter from her. I want eternal marriage with her. So I stick with Trisha Wingate. But apparently she thought that I was wanting eternal marriage with her instead, not understanding that we're just in the friend zone. So, yeah, I loved it when she was there. But, gorgeous women make me, I see it all the time on 2.5 Men. But she wants to get rid of me. She doesn't want to be in the friend zone with me. She doesn't want me at all. So she calls me up and says, I'm going up to where the temple now is. We're going up there with some friends of mine and we're going to smoke. She's trying to make herself be the bad Mormon and trying to get rid of me, that I'm going to judge her and, we can't be friends anymore because you're smoking. I can't be associated with you. She thought I was that. Nope. And so she then took me one evening to her bishops and had me file papers for a mission through her bishop. Bishops don't know. Oh, okay, you're all right. Yeah, so I didn't go through my bishop. I went through hers because she dumped me off there. And so then soon thereafter, I get the mission call to New York, New York. Start spreading the news. And I was relieved that it wasn't to corn-fed beef, Ohio, or Kentucky, or something like that, because among my Mormon peers at church in Southern California, we would talk about how humiliating it would be to be an American and having to serve a mission in America. And did Wayne Mills go to, I think he went to Europe. Keith Fenstermacher went to Australia. I can't remember where the other guy went. And so New York, that's a close call. If it's in America, it has to be New York. And so, yeah, I was spared humiliation for the rest of my life. So, yeah, I had no clue as to what I did wrong. None whatsoever. I still have her picture. That was the one binder my mom saved out of the dozens that I had. I found this. Your dad didn't get to throwing it away yet, so I thought you might want this. Thanks, Mom. And she's now dead. I still haven't read the last letter she sent me. I haven't even opened it. But I remember, oh, she didn't write this month. That's strange. Oh, she didn't write this month. It's now 2 months in a row. 3 months in a row. Strange. Oh, my family didn't bother to tell me she just died. Isn't that great? Love me. Families can be together forever. So, yeah, did you get your secret hidden invitation mission call to Adamon Diamond? Oh, right, we're not going there. So this is all null and void, thanks to Nelson. That's why he's pissed. Because it means that war is next. And here I am figuring it out before war comes. And I told you, I spared your life. We delayed this war. I told you this. I've even told my latest email pal friend from Sweden. Yeah, I'm right, guys. Nobody knows this. You don't seem to care. You keep looking beyond the mark, looking at other Mormons' videos about the subject matter, and you don't have a clue that I'm the one you need to be listening to. I'm the one who knows all the hidden secrets of Mormonism, and I'm revealing to you. And there's a joke in the church that if you want to keep something a secret from the Mormons, put it in a manual. If you want to keep something secret from the Mormons, put it in Travis's videos on YouTube. I mean, dear God. But you guys, you're not getting it. If Revelation is about the latter days, why then do you believe that it's Jews in Jerusalem and the Jerusalem temple, but you don't believe that it's the beast and a dragon and some of that supernatural stuff? Oh, is it because the church tells you in the manuals to tell the teacher to read it to the class that John uses imagery and you don't catch on that it's not Jews, it's not Jerusalem, it's all imagery still? Because when you see his signs in the heaven, which Joseph Smith, in translation, signs in the heaven, likeness of things on the earth. Those are star dates. And China knows them. They made the t-shirts, remember? Not all of them, though, just the two. And the solar eclipse, that's from Samson. But, yeah, they don't know the Samson part, and so they don't have it associated with Leo. But they knew Independence, Missouri. They knew about Mormons. They know about the church's belief in the latter days. They were appealing to Mormons with those t-shirts. And Mormons were clueless about 23rd September 2017. That was an appeal to Christians. And I've seen several videos after I did mine about Christians doing timelines, and they're more diligent in their scripture study than Mormons are. Seriously, guys, dear God, Mormons suck on this. I mean, that was my thesis studying Mormonism, was the Second Coming. On my mission, I read the Bible straight through. And let's see. So Joseph Smith Matthew, the church does a timeline. And so Joseph Smith Matthew 1:22, false Christs and prophets will do miracles to deceive the elect. Good job, Mormons. You have no clue who that is. And he speaks to you. Well, he used to speak to you through videos on YouTube, aside from general conferences. But a certain person has humiliated him sufficiently that he hides on Instagram and Facebook. And won't even come out on the church news anymore. You guys don't get it. The false Christ prophesied for millennia is here. It's now, and I am mocking him. Just like Elijah versus the priests of Baal. And you guys are angry with me. One 23 and verse 28. Wars and rumors of wars. Oh, that's kind of vague, isn't it? Oh, God. 126. Christ will come as the sun in the east. Really? All the earth will know he has come. Well, that's great. So this order is not an order, is it? And then 127. The righteous will be gathered. Do you know that that's the key of Moses? Oh, you don't? When did Moses come to give Joseph Smith that key? You don't know? Why not? It was the Kirtland Temple, 1836, during Passover. It's the key of the president of the church. Not Peter. Peter doesn't have that key. Moses does. And so it's not about missionary work, because we read from the Book of Mormon that the Great and Abominable Church has converts all over the world. And that the Church of the Lamb, the true church, is within the Great and Abominable Church. They're the ones who are figuring it out and are in bondage to the Great and Abominable Church and are waiting for the latter days to be freed with an exodus by the man like Moses. Man. Human. Because we're not Christian. And then there will be wars. Oh, more wars? 129. Famines, pestilence, earthquakes. Yeah, we had the earthquake, guys. We even had the Magna one. And Angel Gabriel smote down the horn of Moroni. Oh, here's one that's been fulfilled. Hey, Mormons, check this one out. You fulfilled something. 130. wickedness and hatred will abound. Good job, Mormons. Does that mean you're righteous for fulfilling commandments and prophecies? 131, gospel will be preached in all the world, and then the wicked will be destroyed. Yeah, I told you what the church is doing. They're kicking out the righteous, Sodom and Gomorrah, so that Salt Lake City, Temple Square, Utah Mormons will be destroyed, because they're already ripe for destruction with their wickedness and hatred. And you're looking beyond the mark for things that you can't understand and will never happen, but you like it, and so there it is. And the abomination will be fulfilled a second time. Where's the first time? But yeah, there's the Christian understanding of the abomination of desolation, and there's Joseph Smith's. Joseph Smith's is Moses's, which is in Doctrine and Covenants, section 45. And I'll give you a hint. Joseph Smith tells us it's not Jews, it's not Jesus, it's not Jerusalem, it's not Jerusalem Temple. Just like in John's Revelation. And thus, just like Matthew. And then 133, sun and moon will not shine, and the stars will fall. And that's vague. You have no clue that that's referring to tetrads. All of them combined are tetrads. The 3 days of darkness, Matthew says 3 hours for Jesus, but he's telling a story. But Samson gives us the star dates for each of the 3 days of darkness. Now that we know from John's Revelation when the time frame of the latter days is, the timeline, 2017, 2024. That's the timeline of the latter days, 7 years. And so the tetrad, we're in one. Oh! The war starts at the tetrad. Yay! And guess what? 2014, 2015. Tetrad. Yes, that was the forerunner. Yeah, like John the Baptist who comes to Joseph Smith. Yeah, not a literal history. He's talking about that event. I do the videos for you. Nobody else knows this stuff, guys. You're not going to hear it from the prophets. Prophesied from the premortal council in heaven for billions of years, and I'm mocking him. All the prophecies will be fulfilled. Yeah, that's vague. But here's Benson. Because of what Benson did. What the... Microsoft is being an ass today. Benson came out and talked about how the Book of Mormon of the first coming, because it's a literal history, is a pattern for the second coming. And so all the seminary manuals have this pattern lesson when we get to 3rd Nephi. So 3rd Nephi 1:4, and I've told you, we're there, we're here. Yeah, we'll cover it when we get to it. Spiritual outpouring. Good job, guys. Way to be specific. 3rd Nephi 1:8, righteous, watch steadfastly for a sign. I thought the wicked look for signs. Again, if you don't know what the context of the passages are, you're clueless. And then 3 Nephi 1:9, Christ delayeth his coming. Oh, it's prophesied he's going to delay. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. It's not Christ who's delaying. 3 Nephi 1:12-13. The righteous pray for Christ. 3 Nephi 1:13. Prophet knows the time of his coming. Really? Does he, Nelson? Do you? I guess he does. He paid for it. And Putin's going according to schedule. And here we go. 3 Nephi 1:15. This blew me away when astronomers came out with this news video for 2022. Signs for 2022. And they don't care about scripture. They don't go, oh, this is the fulfillment of such and such. Oh, this is so great. No, they're scientists. They don't give a damn about Mormonism or Christianity or any of that crap. A day and a night and a day without a night. Beltagese is gonna blow this year. They're estimating, according to the astronomy calculus math, around the 15th of May. A day, a night, a day without a night. Beltagese in Orion, the armpit. That's the constellation Osiris of the Egyptians. Right there, 3 Nephi 1:15. But that's not during Jesus' visit. Yeah, no duh. Did you think the Book of Mormon was a literal history, like John's revelation as a prophecy, that it's actually the Jews, actually Jerusalem, actually the Jerusalem temple for Armageddon? Dear God. (16-18), wicked fear and fall at the signs. They don't have the new star. Guys, it's on my birthday. Purim this year. A new star at the end of Cygnus, the cross, which is technically a goose, but it looks like a cross. And it's right there at the mouth of the dragon constellation. Do I need to go over with you scripture on this? Because the Book of Mormon connects to Revelation. Why don't Mormons? Oh my God. Verse 4 of chapter 12. And so after Monson dies, and the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered for to devour her child as soon as it was born. March 17th, 2022, a new star, 3 Nephi chapter 1, at the mouth of Draco the dragon. Do the videos for you guys. Nobody else is figuring this out. Not even that woman in the church who does videos about the latter days. She's clueless. She just reads this kind of stuff. That's all they can do in the church. They don't know how to research. They don't know how to study. When you see a sign in the heavens, you've got to say, hey, I need to learn astronomy to figure this out. No, none of you do. Only me. Why only me? What's going on with you guys? And so great growth and prosperity in the church. Oops. Todd? Todd? Brother? What did you do? How did you lose 15 million Mormons so that the church will not be reporting the membership stats? Todd? Where'd they go? Why can't you find them? It's your one job as a PhD. Two and a half men. I'm a doctor. No, you're not. No, you're not. Great wickedness, secret combinations, righteous separated from the wicked. Yeah, well, it's actually the wicked. Yeah, separated. Yeah. And yeah, Section 45. Yeah. And then a civil war. Yeah, America can't do it. That must be very frustrating for the evil forces that are trying to set this all up. Americans are so apathetic, and yeah, they're angry, but the apathy with the anger can't pull us over the line to start war. The news even tries to say, oh, civil war is imminent. Oh, this is a civil war, trying to do suggestive manipulation, whatever it's called, from the psychos who are purposely teaching people to do this. Power of suggestion, whatever it's called. America just can't cross that line into civil war. The Capitol even. They stormed the Capitol and destroyed it, spread feces all over the walls, but they couldn't go through and hunt down the Congress people to murder them. We saw the video of Mitt Romney running for his life. They were that close, but they didn't go through with it. They all are talk, no action. Even the Proud Boys, who are being charged with what I charged the church earlier with my second lawsuit. I'm the one responsible for that. That's where it came from, was me. Again, you guys are not catching on to what's going on in the bigger picture here for the latter days. You are missing vital stuff that is essential for your eternal salvation, and you're missing it. And so the Lamanites join the church. Really? Sort of like the beast and the dragon are going to put a mark on people's foreheads? You're not getting it! And many contentions. Oh, the family proclamation was prophesied? That's what they're claiming. 3 Nephi 3, 13-14. Really? Really? You had to put that in there. Oh my God! No! You dumbasses! Yea, he sent a proclamation among all the people that they should gather together their women. Polygamy! And their children, their flocks, and their herds, and all their substance, save it were their land, unto one place. This is not what the proclamation says. and caused that a fortification should be built around them, and the strength thereof should be exceedingly great, and caused armies, both of the Lamanites and the Nephites, or of them who were numbered among the Nephites, should be placed as guards round about to watch them, and guard them from the robbers day and night. No, this is not the family proclamation. Oh my God! They just slipped that in there. And nobody's going to check that reference like I just did. Oh, the family proclamation. Oh, it says it right in our manual. It's the hidden secret of Mormonism. And then the food supply. 3544. Oh. So how much food supply were we supposed to have? 48-hour kit? That's what Benson finally had to resort to because nobody was doing the 1-year supply. But is it a 1-year supply? The war is supposed to be 3.5 years. It just began yesterday. And unfortunately, all of our food supplies have been drained because of another certain event prophesied for the latter days. And then one last final battle. Yeah, yesterday. And yeah, they reference it, Ezekiel 38 and 39 and Revelation 9. They know. But if you're going to assume Revelation 9, it's, oh my God. Held in reserve for billions of years to mock the false Christ. Where is Jesus? Is he taking a piss? Oh my God. Elijah rocks. Oh my God. Oh, breathe. Breathe. And so, dear God, nothing's going to happen. I mean, Adam on Diamond was supposed to be patterned after section 107, verse 22. But, yeah, it's canceled. Oh my God. Did you get your sacred secret pass? Mission call? Oh my God.